We're going to go ahead and do a reading specifically for twin flames, for the divine feminine, for the divine masculine, to see what is going on. Happy 222 porthole. Today is all about relationships and what you want in your relationships. It's a powerful day for manifesting. It's also a powerful day to do a little bit of spiritual cleansing work. This could be letting go of old energies to make space for the new. Anything holding you back, negative thoughts, limitations, blocks, anything like that must go, so that you can welcome new energies into your life. It's also a powerful day for doing manifestation work. It's all about where these porthole energies are going to take you. Just this little reminder that these energies will get stronger as we go through the day and even into the night too. So you definitely want to be tapping into and using these porthole energies. We're going to talk about that today too. So we're going to start with a reading for the divine feminine just to see what is going on. So great day to be clearing your energy, cleaning your home, because we're getting ready for spring in a few weeks. So with this gateway, it's all about kind of doing that inner work to get ready. It's also all about that person that you are becoming or wanting to become through this process. I want to talk a little bit about what's going on for the Twin Flame Collective today too. But remember, this is just a general reading, so only take what resonates for your situation. That's why I always encourage you to do the one-on-one phone call options with me on my website to go into your specific situation, as everyone is different as to what's kind of coming up or what you're going through. So you can do those sessions as often as you need them. I am an energy healer. I have a ton of healings, clearings, and activations on my website. I also do relationship and twin flame coaching on my website, which is great for everyone, no matter where you are in the process. I have so many amazing things for you on my website. Today's an amazing day to be doing healing, clearing, and activation work. I have a ton of things on my website for the 2-2 porthole too. If you need me, just book me on there. Make sure you're doing those activations. They're going to help you a ton in the journey, and we want to be tapping into these porthole energies. So let's go ahead and start with the reading for the divine feminine. You have been going through a lot of healing. Keep going. You guys are going through shadow work right now. It's everything being triggered to the surface, old emotions, old energies, things like that. It's all about staying balanced as we're moving through where we're at now, this space, collectively, individually, and even with the 2-2 porthole, all about really finding that inner peace and balance right now for the divine feminine. This is an important part of coming together with your twin flame too, that you're doing good by yourself and within yourself for your union. Doesn't matter where you're at in the process, because people are at different spaces in the process that you're going to have to navigate on the twin flame journey. Oftentimes the twin flame journey brings up the same ascension work, but also doing that inner work. And everyone is different as to what you might be moving through, what you might be dealing with, and even what might be being triggered within you by your divine counterpart too. So let's just start with a reading for the divine feminine to see where you're going, where you're at. Divine feminine collective, divine masculine, if you're watching, direct messages from your feminine. My spirit is always with you. Can you feel me? Do you still love me too? A lot of times this is a higher spiritual connection too. And so many different things are happening past the physical reality and what you may be experiencing here in the physical. This is a higher spiritual connection. So oftentimes you're learning how to tune into your twin flame. This could be in union still, right? You're bringing the spiritual aspects in more and more. This could be even in spaces if you're apart. And this happens across many lifetimes. It always depends on how ready you are for this union or within this union where you're at too, as to what's going on for you. It just kind of depends too. So this is connecting in the higher, which can be a lot to navigate. This can give you a sense of comfort though, if you're in spaces apart or you're navigating separation or having to be apart from your person, because you can feel them so much around you. You can connect with them in the higher. You can tune into their higher self. Part of this ascension journey and also twin flame journey is to really become and bring down and anchor your higher self here into the physical. So this requires you to have to connect with your higher self. It also requires you to really, I want to say dust off and declutter your connection with source. In fact, many people who may be experiencing a spiritual awakening or a twin flame journey or even spaces of separation, you're really by yourself so that you can connect with source and that you can kind of cleanse and clear your energy and any negativities that may be surfacing in these spaces. So it's really important that you are not looking to your twin flame as your source of energy and instead going to source. If you're, for some people apart, I see you guys really hyper fixating on your person, and this actually can make them pull back because it's so much to deal with. And if any of you guys have gone through a lot of the twin flame process, you know you can go through some intense spaces energetically by yourself, but your twin flame is always receiving and feeling these energies because you're always sending them, oftentimes unconsciously, and people just aren't that as aware as they could be of the energy. And so sometimes when you're having purges and things like that, you're going to notice that your DM is pulled back during those spaces, divine feminine, so you can work on yourself and work on that spiritual connection to source and to activate it and bring it in stronger, because this is how we bring the light in. And it's all about like becoming this light being and anchoring that light here into the physical too. So you're definitely feeling and sensing your twin flame around you on the higher, whether even if you're apart, you're in union, doesn't matter. You're really feeling them during this time. And so we're in Pisces season. And so you're probably feeling them a little bit extra during this time. This goes for both of you. So this is like, maybe you're really lit up and feeling great, and this is a good thing. But if you're purging and you're going through a hard time, they're probably going to not know how to deal with that energy. In fact, you're probably learning how to deal with a lot of things on the energy level too. So part of our spiritual awakening is us becoming more aware of our energy, becoming more mindful of our energy, the frequency that we're transmitting or putting out there, and the intentions, the thoughts that we're putting out there. It's us becoming more and more mindful of that. So we're learning how to take better care of our energy. This is all about, right, what you're releasing and the baggage that you're still carrying. Please be gentle on yourself as you are releasing many, many lifetimes of relationship baggage, karmic baggage, and programming and things like that on the spiritual level. So you're going through a lot during this time as the planet is navigating these, I call them wake up energies, right? So you're having to really take care of your energy and be more mindful of what you're putting out there. Today we are instant manifesting. This is a powerful gateway of energies. It's a powerful portal. So take care with your thoughts, and it's a good time to set positive intentions for what it is that you desire and the life that you desire to be living to help to manifest this. So this is a powerful manifestation portal. It's also a powerful portal for what you need to heal, release, and let go of. But we can really be tapping into these energies to clear blocks, things in our way, and even outdated programming. You were my best friend. I cherished our friendship above all others. So this is a connection where you're probably gonna feel like a resonance, like you might know this person better than anyone. When it comes to twin flames, you probably can see them better than anyone, right? And you're gonna feel such a resonance with this person that you're gonna feel very comfortable in their energy. It's usually very calming for people. This can be a double, I call it a double-edged blade. This can be a positive thing because you're gonna feel really, really good in their presence, but sometimes it can trigger separation anxiety and things you need to deal with apart because it's so comfortable being with this person. And so oftentimes it's in these spaces where we do the deepest work by ourselves, going within our energies and things like that. So the universe, and I always say it's the universe we're dealing with behind whatever's going on in your life. The universe loves to use the space, closeness, and even distance and being apart with these connections. So there's spaces where you'll be together in union and real close with them. There might be spaces where you are pulled back to like work on your own stuff in your own life. And then the universe uses this situation, this connection to trigger things within you. But it's all about becoming that best version of yourself and also keeping your sense of independence. Sometimes we've been in relationships in the past that were probably pretty karmic, where you kind of lose yourself or your autonomy and you're not working on yourself enough. We call these codependent dynamics. So this is not that type of connection, but a lot of times you guys are wired up to relate in a karmic kind of way through your karmic connections of your past. And this is like meant to actually get you thriving, doing better within yourself, within your life, showing up more for yourself, taking better care of yourself, healing things within yourself, and maybe to be, for Divine Feminine right now, the message to be less focused on this person or what they're doing or what they got going on, and to kind of shift the focus and the energy during this time with the 2-2 porthole to yourself, what you're manifesting and what you're truly trying to create. Sometimes we need to pull back our energy and put it into our manifestation so that we can truly bring through, manifest, and create the best life that we can be living. And so this is a lot of what these energies are here for with the 2-2 porthole. I feel like I abandoned you and myself when we broke up. I want to reconcile. So a lot of you guys, this isn't for everyone, could be in some type of separation. This is common. In fact, I talk a ton about these twin flame separations. A lot of times people don't know what's happening. They don't know how to navigate it. It has the potential to rip open old wounds, put you in dark night of the soul, put you in a healing crisis, or a lot of purging very fast. And so this is where it comes in that you need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of your energy. And then sometimes we can get stuck in the process with our own blocks, because I always remind you guys in a gentle way that you're creating your reality. Right? And so sometimes we have negative thoughts that can pop up in these spaces that can become a hindrance and get in the way, right? We call these blocks, and it could come down to programming, ways we're wired up, negativities that come up that can kind of get in the way and throw us off. So it can be very beneficial. I always remind you to get some help if you feel stuck, blocked, not making the progress you want, not where you want to be. I have so many things on my site for that. Okay, Divine Feminine, this is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I love this card because it's very angels, and this is what we're doing, reminding that you're being guided by the angels, and that this is a powerful spiritual connection. Twin flames came here to help the planet in some type of way, to raise up your own energy, to heal yourself, and raise up the collective frequencies together through these unions too. You're being divinely guided through this connection. It's all about also working on yourself, as we've been talking about too, working on tuning in more to the angels. This will help to strengthen your spiritual connection, whether you're needing to listen to some of the downloads or the guidance that you're getting from your angels, or to turn some of your worries or problems over to the angels. Working with the angels will help you. Some of you guys are like a little too, like I said, needing to work through this as a process, no matter where you're at in your life. It's not like you're going to manifest your dream life in one day. Generally, it's something you're going to continue to work towards, making better choices, manifesting, putting it out there what you want. And it's no different for the twin flame journey too. So this could be, I see a lot of people might want to throw the towel in, or have given up. All dramatic, right? And thankfully the universe doesn't do that, right? But maybe needing to really keep going with wherever you're at in your divine process too. This is your twin flame. You already know that. So you know that if not fully in union, you're always working towards it. And I think people get very confused with that. No matter how that process looks, the journey towards union, and even it doesn't stop once in union. So the journey within the union too, and headed to union, you're always headed to union. Doesn't matter how you look within that. And it's here to help you, your individual journey, life as we know it, but also specifically, this is a twin flame reading. So for those on the twin flame journey, to help you to clear blocks and to let go of things that have been holding you back. So when you've done the twin flame journey, you can see the progress that you're making within yourself on your life. As long as you're putting the work in, you're going to notice so much progress very, very fast on this twin flame journey. So it's all about the work that you're putting into yourself, and of course, creating your dream life, and maybe working on issues that you need to within yourself too. It's important that you are doing that inner child healing, because those wounds will come up. The shadow work, those wounds will be triggered. Old relationship wounds, karmic baggage, whatever it is, it's probably going to be triggered through this experience. And we can describe all of these things that we just talked about that might come up, ego wounds, right, and things like that, is energy coming up. You're usually going to have a lot of energy coming up. This is a lot of emotions, and it can create a heavy energy if we're not clearing our energy and weigh us down, right? But the goal is to have these things surfacing, triggered by your twin flame experience, to clear this stuff very, very fast. So oftentimes on the twin flame journey, we're having to clear a lot of energy being triggered from within. We think it's from the external, right? But clearing a lot of energy and taking good care of your energy is going to make you feel a lot better, especially if you're feeling like weighed down, triggered, whatever it is. I have so many good energy healings, just to let you know, on my website, but you guys know that. Okay, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. You are here to rewrite your love story. We know they weren't great in the past, but this is the person to do it with. That was practice. This is all about rewriting this love story as it should be with your twin flame, and to heal and to rewrite whatever's going on in your love life too. So we have a big focus with this 2-2 porthole all about our relationships and healing our relationships. We're seeing that as a theme throughout the collective. This is meant to help you to heal whatever is going on that you need to heal for your ascension, but also in your love life on your twin flame journey. So healing your heart chakra for the divine feminine, the flow of abundance. As you're healing things, it's going to open you up a ton and open you up to tapping in. I see amazing things happening within the awakening, people getting their creative flow, being of service, helping people, doing things that they enjoy, right? Bringing a positive energy into all areas of your life through, reprogramming your mind, doing all the healing work, right? And we're reprogramming a lot of things too. This might be healing something on the sacral level. A lot of times when we're this will help us, like if you're feeling lack or experiencing a lack, to stay focused on gratitude. This will help you to fill your cup and bring more positive energy in, thus attracting more positivity and more positive energies in your life. We talked about today being a big clearing day to get us ready for the spring, which is in a few weeks, because the spring equinox brings a really powerful energy in, and it starts in a couple of weeks. So we are really clearing energy. When you clear the energy of your home and your energy field, like do a good clearing, it will bring really a lot of positive energy that might be formerly blocked into your life too. So we have a big focus on that. Take care of your physical body. This is why self-care is so important, especially if you're going through upheavals. I call it purging. Everyone is on planet Earth. Like, welcome to the ascension, all right? So as you're releasing a lot of energy, you're healing, you're letting go of trauma. We talked about reprogramming and, healing abandonment wounds and the heart chakra and all of this stuff. It takes a lot out of you. You're needing to nurture yourself. You're needing to take care of your physical body. You're needing to eat better foods. You're needing to pour positive energy into you through energy healing and meditation and things like this. Take care of yourself. It's so important. This will help to connect you more with your inner guidance. You're needing to really meditate, connect with source energies. We can do that through obviously energy healing work, meditation, making space to do that will help to bring that light down in. So we're talking about releasing a lot of things. Sometimes we need to fill our energy back in, right? So you can really feel like you're being emptied out. You are, like the ego, so that you can bring that new energy in, that 5D energy, and connecting with source. Pay attention to the guidance that you are getting. Sometimes you guys aren't really paying attention, even though you guys should be tapping in more and seeing things before they happen and kind of tuning in. Maybe making time to sit with yourself and connect about certain situations and tap into the guidance that you're getting. Many of you guys, even if say you can't see something happening, you're being told by the people around you, but sometimes you don't want to hear it. Right? Yes. So you're needing to listen to the messages that you are getting in whatever form, but especially the ones that are kind of coming from within. If you're dealing with and experiencing negativity, hurdles on your journal, blocks, these are energy places that you might need to heal or clear or work through, because you're all working through a lot. And, when we kind of face that during this time, you're clearing a lot of blocks in that way though. So you're needing to kind of pay attention to what you're picking up on about your situation, where you're going, where you're headed, what is happening, how it's unfolding. This will give you a lot of insights into yourself. This is what we're learning how to do, right? And connecting with yourself on a deeper level, your twin flame, your journey, and what's kind of coming up for you or what you're working through during this time. Okay, so we have angels of abundance. Maybe you're healing a lot of reprogramming, and we are on planet Earth. This is like all the 3D programming that has to go out the window, and we're rewiring ourselves for healing, abundance, bringing positive energies into our life. Once again, this is sacral work. So this could be healing some type of limitation. Okay, having faith in your situation. And this is something you have to really turn to the spiritual for and to heal. If you're not having faith, this can indicate crown chakra work and things like that. Even though you know you're being divinely guided, you know how this goes, you've done this many, many times. Your twin flame is never here to, I say this, hurt you. They aren't. It's actually your own wounds that you're needing to face and heal. Your twin flame is here to motivate you to do the work so that you can bring through this beautiful divine union. They're always here to help you in some type of way, or to show you things about yourself, or to mirror back things that you may need to see or work on, or whatever it is. So oftentimes your twin flame is actually a mirror for your own thoughts. You think it, they play it out and mirror it back to you. This is where doing the self work to heal limiting thoughts, beliefs, and narratives really comes in. There's just so many layers of this. Or whatever they're kind of showing you about yourself that needs to go. So it's important also that we're learning how to master the ascension. Those on the twin flame journey actually have an advantage, because your twin flame, is trying to help you through the process and show you things. It can kind of speed up your ascension and your awakening, but it's meant to help you in some type of way too. Doing that self-work, taking care, clearing limiting beliefs, clearing energy baggage for the Divine Feminine, this shift. Let the good times roll. And so this is meant to be a positive, joyous experience. Your twin flame doesn't just show you the negative back, they're showing you all the beautiful things too about yourself and your soul. This is meant to be, you clear the negative energy, you heal, union. It's supposed to be blissful, amazing, just feel beautiful and amazing just to hang out with this person, nothing else, just to be around the energy of it, right? The twin flame energy of it. But sometimes we can get stuck going through the wounding and all the stuff that comes up, but this is just supposed to be a process. You're supposed to move through it and kind of heal and look within yourself, whatever needs to be done. So healing is an important part of not just the twin flame journey, but becoming your best version of yourself, to let go of everything holding you back. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles, and this is in reverse. So once again, we have a lot of money cards. Some of you guys might feel stressed about money, things going on. I see that happening because there's a lot of the work needs to be done. So when we look at the collective, don't get lost in the collective during this time, because we have billions of experiences pushing the planet, I say pushing, towards spiritual awakening, and everyone is getting the experience that they may need. So there's a lot of shuffling around. There's a lot of change happening. Just focusing on yourself. If you're feeling stressed, a lot of limiting beliefs in this area, this could be feeling low in energy, depleted, drained, stressed out about finances. I have so many good financial healings on my website. I think I have a whole money section actually on there. I have nice little sections. So I have tons of healings if you're needing a boost in energy or needing to heal and reprogram limiting beliefs or anything like going on there. You're just needing a boost. We have the Two of Wands, and this is my travel card, but it's also, when I see this, is having different paths and options. You have so many different paths and options that you can explore in this life. So many different potentials and higher potentials, many of them with your twin flame too. Some of you guys, this is like the guy is sitting waiting for his ship to come in. I say it's my manifesting card, right? But it also can indicate for some of you guys are dealing with all sorts of twin flame situations. Some of you might live in different places than your twin flame, because this can indicate travel. Maybe some of you guys are just feeling guided to travel and explore the planet and go to some other places and see Earth, like while you're here. This is a Starseed card, because I was like telling someone that was going on some trips, like oftentimes Starseeds might even travel and go to different places if they're guided, and you'll notice that on your path. But this is also a twin flame reading, so this could indicate going somewhere with your twin flame, a trip with your twin flame if you live apart, you know, seeing each other and things like that. So I really obviously resonate with this card a lot for this, right? So this is like also waiting for your manifestations to come in. If you've been waiting on something, it hasn't fully happened. This could be your union or things within the union, or even obviously other manifestations in the background. Now I have my Two of Cups in reverse. So this is my separation card. It doesn't have to be separation, but maybe you guys are dealing with distance, time apart, how to navigate that. Some of you guys might be in union and you're learning how to balance that, so you're not like, you know, completely losing yourself in this union, and you're also doing what you need to do in your life. This is why sometimes you've gone through such a process to be able to better integrate and handle these energies together. Yes, together in union. Or it can indicate for those of you guys navigating some type of separation, healing that. So it's healing something within this union, or even healing separation energies oftentimes. So we know for those in union that sometimes can end up in not the best union, or being pushed apart. It's usually like not being in harmony. And this is a gateway all about harmony right now, which sounds strange, I know. We have today's gateway. It's literally all about harmony and balance and healing and bringing more balance into your, obviously yourself, but your relationship. So maybe you're healing something within this union. It could be some type of disharmony, blocks, some people separation cycles. Look at these as, ooh, this is falling, so I always go for the ones. Karmic cycles. It could be karmic cycles of the past that you're letting go of, some type of karmic cycle with your twin flame that keeps playing out. Or even just kind of the energies of the overall union. Because this is like my best card of the deck when it's up, right? It's beautiful union, love. But there might be something you're healing in your love life. Get at me if so. I have so many beautiful healings on my website. Okay, we're going to do a reading for the Divine Masculine Divine Masculine, what's going on? Divine Masculine Collective, Divine Feminine. If you're watching, direct messages from your Divine Masculine to Feminine. Time has brought me clarity about us. I made the wrong choices. This can be common. I was describing that oftentimes you guys take turns running. Sometimes you don't tell your partner this. I know. I see you guys behind the scenes, like with yourself, like, I don't know, I'm done with this. My favorite, I'm done with it. And I always kind of am like, okay, with the infinity loop, right? Not funny. But at those times, so you can hit these points, I'll call them, where you feel like that. And where you're just abandoning the connection, runner, you know, whatever it is. And so this person may have made those choices, or maybe even gone back and forth, wrestled, as we say, with the connection and what to do with it, or struggled with it, because this connection, guaranteed there will be spaces it triggers a lot of negative thoughts, because those are the blocks, and there's a what you need to heal. So guaranteed, doesn't matter what kind of different situation you're facing or going through, the self-work is going to come up, and it's very similar for everyone, even though different external circumstances involving your twin flame are probably going to trigger these things. So it's all about healing runner patterns, avoidance patterns, or even, you know, most of the time it's not even about the other person, it's about things you're seeing within yourself, of like how you feel, negativities, things you need to deal with, and things like that. So this is like both guaranteed could take turns flip-flopping of feeling like that. Usually when you get drained, overwhelmed, can't handle it, things coming up, it's like a lot of layers will come up for healing on the twin flame journey. You might be having some layers that have come up, and you might even regret choices that you've made out of those runner patterns or out of those avoidance patterns. You were the love of my life. I didn't figure that out before. I know now that's true. So you know this is your person. Maybe this journey has taken you that long to see it, or maybe you're just seeing things clearly as you're going through this journey, that you know this is your person. You might have known it right off the bat. You might have taken a little time to get that clarity, but you have that clarity now. I call it a knowing. You have that knowing of this person. You recognize them. You know this is your person despite whatever's going on in your specific situation. Some of you guys are in union. It's beautiful. Some of you guys might be working towards union. It just kind of depends. But you know this is your person. You know you want them. Would I be rejected if I contacted you? Do you still want me? So some of you guys are dealing with rejection wounds. Sometimes I see that and they're hidden underneath, and you guys don't say everything you would say because you're worried about rejection or being pushed away or whatever it is. And so you kind of tiptoe around your twin flame in some type of way. I feel obviously that twin flame is a bigger connection that's orchestrated by the universe. And what better way to make people want each other than the separations, right? Okay, you can sit longing for the person apart in the separations. No, this is a divinely guided connection. Sometimes we can get stuck in the 3D cycles of victimhood, blaming, putting all our feelings, projection, we call that, on our twin flame, or blaming them for circumstances, even though it doesn't matter who is instigating any type of separations, breaks, work needed for twin flames. Is actually the universe, I say, right? So sometimes we're not seeing our twin flame is actually going through this journey, not they're with us, like going through it. Whatever you're at, whatever phase you're at in this journey, they're going through the exact same thing on their side with you, right? With the universe in the middle and things like that too. So this is important that you're focusing on yourself no matter where you're at in the journey, and doing that self-work to clear things within yourself. Both twin flames have to kind of do some of this work solo within themselves, within their healing journey, but also of course together. You're doing it together. So we have codependency. And this is addictions are affecting your romantic life. This could be negative habits, traits, behaviors, things like that you need to heal within yourself, ways you're not taking care of yourself. But it also can be just the dynamic of your relationships. You might be used to unhealthy karmic connections or unhealthy codependent connections. And I see that oftentimes with masculine, where maybe you guys are like used to doing a little too much for the women in your life, vice versa. They might be doing a little too much for you, and getting kind of independent. And I mean this on the energy sense level too, where you might be kind of looking to your twin flame to make you feel better or fill holes energetically, or you're needing to maybe heal and patch in those things yourself. It just kind of depends. You might be healing some type of codependent dynamic from your past. It just kind of depends on how your previous relationships were, or even childhood. You're healing previous relationship wounds that this connection may be triggering to the surface or re-triggering. You're also healing inner child wounds and things that are coming up from this connection specifically too. forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. So it's all about releasing negative energy. A lot of times we're releasing a lot of patterns that are not of love. And this could go down to chakra work, letting go of things. It just kind of depends. So we're letting go of things that are blocking us from love, all the negative emotions, energies, thoughts, not love. Like I was thinking that you got to really get into this state of love, pure love, unconditional love with your twin flame. So oftentimes it's to release and let go of a lot of things that might be blocking your love life or healing these things. Pay attention to the red flags. Some of you guys might need to slow down, things cautioning. Sometimes those red flags might be issues or blocks, like anything to move through. So pay attention to the negativities that might be arising, because these are things you might need to heal, work through, or even clear. Okay, turning to crystals, my favorite. And crystals are beautiful energy to help you with your awakening and your ascension. You're usually guided to the right ones that you need in the perfect divine timing, and you'll find them. Working with crystals will really, really help you in any kind of way. So you might be guided to certain crystals that'll really, really help you. I love Lyra Mirror for twin flames, Lunarian quartz, things like that. But you'll find ones that you're guided to in the perfect timing. Time to clear your energy and cut your cords. Some of you guys have karmic attachments that you're trying to bring into union that just don't vibe with union, right? And it could be all sorts of things. We are navigating having a lot of different connections. You got friends, family, lovers, right? All sorts of connections that you're going to probably learn to navigate in your earth time experience. And so sometimes we have connections that aren't that great for us, that are based on codependency and things like that. These could be draining connections, things affecting your energy, things not good for you. You know that, like you got a friend and they're always in a lot of toxic energy and very needy and draining on your energy. Well, not good for you, because then you're probably bringing that into your union, and it might be affecting things with your twin flame through you. And so oftentimes we're needing to cut our cords and to really clear energy drains during this time. We have a really big focus on that with the 222 porthole of releasing things that are bad for our energy. Sometimes these could be subtle connections. Sometimes they're like we call these attached to you. So these are things that you're carrying around and trying to kind of bring into union. Until you really clear your energy and do the inner work, you might find that you're being held back from union in some type of way, because you're being guided to really clear your energy and things like that. Your twin flame is always there to help you to navigate this experience by kind of, being that motivator to do this work. You're being guided to clear out any type of karmic cords, attachments, or other cords that are bad for you. You are the Rainbow Bridge. This is my Starseed energy card. Many of you guys are opening up to the spiritual realms, and even things like your psychic gifts, mediumship, connecting with spirit, maybe your starseed gifts and abilities. It just kind of depends. We have the Angels of Peace. You're being guided to really tap into that state of inner peace and enlightenment. We have to go within and do that work to clear out all the negativities, to become a more positive light being during this time, and to keep working on ourselves and areas that need it. We have this lean on me. Make sure you're leaning on your angels and going to them for support, help. I'm always here if you guys need something, right? On the journey, you have a lot of help and support on this journey, but this could be also connecting with spirit and connecting with your angels. You're doing this dance with your twin flame, just a reminder of that. Like, spaces your souls touch, you're apart. This is my infinity dance, okay? Like there are spaces where you're going to be learning with your twin flame. You want to make the most of it. Any spaces you're interacting with them, I always say, are really, really positive for your union if you're in it, or coming into union. So we have the Four of Swords. This is getting back into the game. This is like, maybe you've been spending a lot of time hermiting or by yourself or healing or awakening. It's like time to come out now. It's just my awakening energy. I love it because we're getting ready for spring, and you can kind of feel and sense that we're ready for it. I know we're early, but you guys are feeling the shifts as we're ready to come out of the winter and get back into the game and get back flowing and really find our flow and things like that. Keep working on your healing, but make sure you're not isolating a little too much, okay? So we have the Three of Wands. This is reversed too. We have a few reverse cards that we're dealing with too. So this is like, maybe some of you guys are being unhappy with your current situation, or or where you're at. It's okay. We have so much room for growth to get where you want to be. So it could be like you're in one place now and you're just wanting to be somewhere else, maybe with your twin flame, right? And it could be in your path or like literally with them. Maybe you want to be with them, but you're not quite there. If you're in separation and you have other situations holding you back that you need to deal with, or you're in union and you just want to be at a better place with them. So we have this Four of Wands, which usually is my reunion union card, but this is like, some of you guys are dealing with self-doubt, fear, worry. Twin flame will amplify that. So you deal with it. Low self-esteem, maybe not feeling good enough, not feeling insecurities that are coming up on the journey. This is usually my reunion, union, happy family card, like family with your twin flame, right? My happy union and family and everything you will manifest together, the fruits of your labor and manifesting together. But there could be some type of block here, especially separation's a huge block and like not fully there. And this could be your own worries, doubt, and things in your head kind of holding you back that you know you need to face, acknowledge, and deal with. The reason why we do so much of this work apart is so that we're not getting distracted and trying to use our twin flame once again as a source, and we're looking deep within these inner shadows that may come up. You might have inner shadows coming up of fear, worry, doubt, or insecurity that you're needing to deal with. Because when I see this card, you're supposed to be in this beautiful union card, and it could be causing issues like dragging the process out, you're not fully there, or even in the union, it could be things kind of coming up that are creating insecurity or doubt or whatever it is about your journey moving forward, or even your spiritual gifts. And this could come back down to past life things that are coming up for you to work through, or even things within this lifetime. All right, today's a beautiful gateway. You want to be using it. I'm going to be around all day doing those healings and activations on my site. If you need me, just go ahead and book me on my website, sparksofdivinelighealing.com. If you need a reading, need some clarity, need some healings, definitely encouraging that, right? Just book me, like I said, on my website, sparksofdivinelighealing.com if you need me. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy the 222 portal.